Hello everybody, today we are going for this look. I'm going to explain everything I use to get this look. So it's kind of a all glam look, got lots of glitter in it. So if this is interesting to you, stay tuned. I will show you how to get this. And then, well, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you about the foundation just because I tried a foundation that was a sample of another guru or YouTuber, another YouTuber that actually does stuff for mature women. This is her holy grail. And so I thought, oh my goodness, it must be good. And so I got some. Well, actually I went to get some and they didn't really have a color match for me. So they gave me like 3 different colors to sample, which I'm really glad because it's it's the Chanel brand and it's kind of expensive. And I'm not really that impressed with it because I didn't feel like it gave much coverage. And like I said, they didn't have a color match for me. So I'm not gonna tell you about, well, I just told you about the foundation that I'm wearing, but it's not my favorite, so I'm not gonna recommend it. I'm actually just mostly gonna talk about the eyes. That's what we're gonna do today. And my eye makeup is, don't know if you can see it, but it's the shadows are mostly Urban Decay. I started out with the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basic palette, and it's really hard to open. I actually used just the very first one on my lid, close down. I think that's the only one I used in this palette. And so I put that on my lid. I will show you how to do this in other videos, but I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, so I didn't. But then when I got it on, I thought, oh, this would be good for Christmas parties and stuff. So anyways, that's why I'm doing it. And so that's the first one you use. You put that on your lid, and then in the inner corner, you pull it down a little in the inner corner, and then you put it under the brow. But you don't really have to put it under the brow because you're gonna have to go back and do it again later. So, and then the next thing I used is from the Vice palette, Urban Decay Vice palette. And I'm gonna let that brush fall out. And it is called Lucky. I don't know if I can cover this mirror very well. I'll just go like this so then you can see it without the mirror shining in it. And it's this kind of rust colored one right there, and it's called Lucky. And I took that and I basically put it in the crease and all the way in. I have this little, I don't know if you can see it, but because my eyes are old and droopy, it's kind of a lump in the middle, so I have to make that darker. Even though usually you'll go light and towards the inner part, well, I have that, so I pull my shadow, the one that I put in my crease, I pull it all the way in and then all the way through the crease and then down on the outer half of the lid. I put that color all the way over there, and then I take a fluffier brush and I just blend it up so that it comes up not quite to the eyebrow, but it comes quite a bit up because as you can see, I have a pretty big area there. So you do that and you get that all the way up, and then you make, and then I usually go like this to try and get the line with my bottom lash because it does tend to come out this way just because it's droopy. I know, it's horrible being old, isn't it? But we're working on it. We're gonna make it look like we're not old. That's the point, right? Okay, so once you get that all on there and you get it all blended pretty good, then the next color I used for this look was, I should have brought my glasses. Broke down. Anyways, it is right here, the second on the bottom, and it's like a goldish brown, but it's got a lot of gold glittery stuff in it. It's not really glitter because it doesn't have chunks like glitter, but it sparkles. So it's really beautiful. And I just basically, I put that on in the crease, but only about halfway in the crease, and then down on the bottom corner of the lid to kind of smoke it. And I put it on with I actually use the e.l.f. brush. It's the, I think it's shadow brush, just the e.l.f. shadow brush, and I put it on down there, but then I take a better fluffy brush and I blend it up, because it's going to end up going further in when you blend it, but you just have to blend it to where it looks good for you, because sometimes when you first do it, it's like, oh my gosh, that's way too dark. But just remember, once you, even though it looks kind of too dark, as long as it's blended smoothly and it kind of flows together, don't worry about if it looks too dark, because once you get your eyeliner and your mascara and your lashes, it won't look too much anymore. It'll look gorgeous. Trust me. Okay, the next, after you've blended that one up, then the next thing that you're gonna do, the next one I used is called, I have no idea, Rain. It looks like R-E-I-G-N, Rain. And it's this brown one right in the middle. And again, you're just gonna put it in the outer corner and just barely in there, because it's darker. So you're gonna put that in the corner, in the crease, and then in the outer corner, because you want to get that smoky, but you don't want to get it too far out this way. So you put it in there, and then you take your fluffy brush, and I'm using the same fluffy brush because it's just gonna blend all these colors together. And just blend it, blend it, blend it really good. Blend it, and then after you're done, after you get it all blended really good, I go back with that first color from this palette, that really light one, and I go back over the inside inner corner and then down this way again, because it gets messed up. Oh, that was another thing I was going to tell you. I noticed when I did this eye that with the dark color, the dark brown one, I had a lot of fallout. So when you do your foundation, you need to make sure you leave, when you put your powder on, your setting powder or your translucent powder, leave it, don't brush it off, leave it sitting on your eyes, because that way all the fallout, after you do your eyes, it'll just brush right off because it's sitting on top of that powder. It's not gonna leave color down below. So don't forget that, that's a good tip. Okay, so we were to, okay, after this, and you put that in here, and then you're gonna go under the brow, because otherwise you've blended so many times you would have probably blended that out. So you do that, and then the next step that I usually do, because then I'm done with my shadows. And so my next step is liner. And I love the tight line look on the upper lid. And I use this L'Oreal, I think it's L'Oreal. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, guys, if you really wanna know the names of these things. So don't laugh, I am old. Okay, this is Lacquer Liner, L'Oreal, Infallible. That's what it is, 24 hour, and it's 24H, I'm assuming that means hour. And it's blackest black. And it comes in this little pot, it's a gel liner, it comes in this little pot, and it comes with this little tiny brush. And I love it, except it's really, really hard, and not this particular thing is really hard, but any, at least for me, any time I tight line on the top lid, and basically to tight line, I'm just gonna show you this real quick, I'm not gonna do it because I can't see. But basically you just put your little finger up here and you push so that your eyelid kind of turns inside out a little bit, and then you just take this brush and you dab in between the lashes. You want to get all in there, in the lash. And then it makes it so much nicer, at least for my age, because I'm so wrinkly that when you try to put liner on, you can see, you know, the white between your eyelashes. So this, I love this. And I have recently, from another YouTuber, found out how to get off eyelash glue and leftover mascara and tight line, and it works so well. I'll do that in another video. But anyways, that's how you do the tight line. And then my favorite, which I just got this, is this, oh, I have to put my glasses back on because I don't know what it's called. It's L'Oreal Infallible also. These are drugstore ones, which actually though, the Urban Decay is not drugstore. But I really like the formula for their shadows. This is the Infallible Blackbuster liquid liner. And this is, I don't see the color written on it. Oh, Black Noir, so it's black. And it's a fat, like a felt marker type thing, but it's fat. See how fat that is? I love it. It's so much easier to control than the skinny ones, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I know that I got one that was called, it was from Eyeko, and it came in one of those boxes where you get makeup, just they pick it out every month, and my daughter gets that, and she got this Eyeko Fat. That's what it's called, Eyeko Fat. And she's like, I don't use that, you can have it. And so I took it and I used it and I loved it. Not necessarily the formula, especially with this one, because it seems like once I put it on, oh, I guess I could take those off. Once I put it on, and I just put it on, I just draw it on, and then I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm probably gonna do a tutorial on it later. When you're putting these liners on and you're old, like me, you cannot pull your eye up, because when you pull your eye up and you draw the line and then you let go, it goes, yeah, I know it's bad. So anyways, I just take this and I go like this and I look straight ahead, and then from the bottom lash, I just stamp it so that I can see, and then I just get basically a point, and then I pull it out and go from that point. And even that sometimes is not right, because sometimes I'll have to go back and make it higher. It seems like it still drops down some, and then I just take a Q-tip and get rid of the bottom point that was wrong. But anyways, I love this stuff. It's so much better to control than the skinny ones. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyways, I know I keep leaning forward and cutting off my chin. I did that a lot in the last video, but nobody watched it, so. Anyways, okay, so we've got our liner on. And then after that, I do my lashes. I curl my lashes, and then I put on, this is my favorite mascara, because I wear false lashes pretty much all the time. And it's not because I like wearing false lashes, because I don't. They're a pain, and the glue is even more of a pain to get off. But like I said, I just figured out how. But anyways, I love this mascara. It's Tightline Mascara by It Cosmetics. And look at this. I always open it from the wrong end. I mean, it doesn't do the Tightline. I don't care what they say. I've never had it do the Tightline. But this mascara thing is so skinny. And since I'm gonna wear lashes anyways, all I want is basically to turn my lashes black so they'll blend in, because I do not ever put mascara on after I put my lashes on, because I believe I told you in the last video that I'm cheap, so I do not want to have to buy new lashes every single time. And as long as you don't put mascara on them, you can pick off the glue and reuse them if you're really careful, as long as you don't pull any lashes out or anything, and I'm a professional at that now. You can reuse them a lot. I mean, they eventually will lose their shape and then they don't look nice, but $2 a pair, $3 a pair, I can afford that when they mess up. And I'll tell you which lashes I use if you like these lashes. Anyways, you put the mascara on, you curl your lashes, you put the mascara on, and granted, it's better if you hold your eyelid up, because otherwise you're going to get mascara on your lid if you're old. If you're young, do it however it works. So put the mascara on, and I do put mascara on my bottom lashes. You know what I forgot to tell you is that last dark shadow color, I take a skinny flat eyeshadow brush and I pull it down underneath the bottom. It's really all I put under there for darkness. Sometimes I'll put a little darkness in the corner. Like I showed you on the last one, I said I used that little brush. I did not soften the line on this, so I didn't add any darkness to the bottom. Just that that brown color. I forgot what it's called, rain, something like that. I put that on the bottom and I pull it pretty much all the way into here. The darker it is, if I use the darker the color, closer to black it is, the less further in I go, because I don't want it doesn't look good when I pull it all the way in. Anyways, okay, so we've got this on. Then while that's drying, I put on my eyebrows. Now, I can't say that I like this that much. This is the Kabrow from Benefit, and it's a little tiny one. I bought I think it was like a gift thing during the Sephora VIB thing where I had 20% off, and you got all these things in there, different things. I got this in there, and I got it because this Becca stuff, I got a little one of a different color than this, and I wanted that. I should have just bought it, it would have been a lot cheaper, but anyways, I wanted these other things too. So I got this in there, and it's okay. I mean, look at my brows, they're not bad, but in this thing, you get all these different brands of different things, and it doesn't even say how to use them. It's like, I used to get Clinique gifts, and they always had a little piece of paper in there saying what they were and how to use them. Not with this, no paper. On the back of the box, it says the name of it. That's it. And the ingredients, it gives you the ingredients, but what is touching my face? It doesn't tell you how to use it. So, but I'm using this, and if you like it, that's what it is. You don't get to pick your color either because it was in there. This is a little bit dark for me, but I just ordered some of the Wonder Brow because I've heard really good things about it, but I haven't got it yet, so I will do a review on that when I get it. It's supposed to be great. This one, it's okay, but anyways, then I do my brows while my mascara is drying, and then the next thing I do is my lashes. And actually, the next thing I do is my blush and my contour. I mean, my bronzer, my contouring, which I'm not showing you today because it's like too involved. But that would be the next step. And then the last thing I do, well, second to the last thing. Oh, I was going to show you this because I love this. This is, glasses again, the Becca Shimmering, I can't even read that, Skin Perfector Pressed Powder. No, it doesn't say powder. So the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. This is so beautiful, and I use it every day. Oh, if I can get it open. It is, let's see. Can you see that? See how gorgeous that is? And I put it right here as a highlight, both sides. I put it down my nose, not when it's this thick on my finger. I mean, I barely touch in there, and then I put it down my nose. I put it on my lip, on my Cupid's bow. I put it up here. I put it in the middle. I put it here. It is just so beautiful. It's like a goldy color, but it's not. It's a champagne color. It's light, and it's so gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So that would be my next step. And then I do my eyelashes, because the lashes and, well, actually my lips. And I didn't bring my lipstick up here. Oh well, I'll just tell you what it is. If I can remember. Yeah, I can. Okay, these are the lashes I use. They are Salon Perfect. Salon Perfect, and the style is Demi Wispies. And it says Demi Wispies right here, right there. And that's the most important thing you need to know, Demi Wispies. Because I think Ardell makes Demi Wispies too, and they're probably fine. I just don't. I get these at Walmart, and I have no idea how much I pay for them. I was getting a multi-pack that had, I think, 4 pairs in it for $8 and something cents. They, of course, have changed, and now I can't find them. They just have these little ones, and I don't know how much I pay for these. Probably more. I think you get a discount. I think you get like a pair free, so it's like, these are probably like 3 something. I don't know. But anyways, I love these. These are, I've tried they have, the new ones that Salon Perfect has are Glamour something, and I put them on and it's like, whoa, they're way too long for me. So anyways, I don't mean to put that hair behind my ear. Anyways, that one could go behind my ear. That would be my last step. And then I put on my lipstick, which is Milani. is the brand, and the color is Nude Creme. And I got it at CVS. And I like it. There's one thing I don't like about it. It smells like watermelon. And I would prefer my lipstick doesn't smell like anything. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will give me a thumbs up on YouTube. You have to go down here to the show more button, push the show more button, and then it'll drop down. You can leave comments, and there's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget in the top corner to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I am so thankful you guys are watching. I love you all. And that should do it for today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.